You might be thinking, that is so superficial. Why do I have to look a certain way for people to treat me right? But sadly, that's how the world works. Hey besties, it's London. If you're new here, welcome to Fem Nature. This is a channel all about self-care, self-love, and glow up tips. If that is something that you're interested in, definitely hit that subscribe button and join the family. This video is all about how to use our pretty privilege to get what we want and how to always look put together so that we can show up in the world our most confident self. You might be thinking, that is so superficial. Why do I have to look a certain way for people to treat me right? But sadly, that's how the world works. If you want to know how to play the game and get what you want by doing these things, definitely keep on watching. Now, when it comes to basking in your pretty privilege and using that to your advantage, here are some things that you need to pay attention to really get the most out of your experience in this world, especially as a Black woman, a woman of color. These are the things that literally will take you a long way. They helped me. So I know this from firsthand experience. When I am not dressed up and I'm wearing bummy clothes, my clothes do not fit me, I'm wearing sweatpants, beat up Uggs to run errands, I personally don't feel good about myself. And it's not to say that, oh, what you have on should dictate your self-esteem. It's not about that. It's about how you feel when you're showing up in the world. As soon as you leave your door, as soon as you leave your house door and you're going outside into the real world, everything's different. So if you want to go outside dressing bummy, dressing like you have no home, as my mom would say, she'd be like, why are you dressing like you have no home? If you want to leave your house like that, just know that you are not going to be taken seriously versus somebody who takes the time out of their day to look polished and put together. You need to focus on your appearance. That's the first thing people see. That's the first thing that enters the door when you're walking into the room, is how you look. And you might say it's shallow. The people that don't understand would say it's shallow and you don't have to look a certain way just to get treated differently. But I'm gonna tell you this now because I know when I go to places looking a hot ass mess, I get treated differently versus when I look put together, polished. Now, I'm taking this from my own experience, the two different ways I'm treated, so I know this firsthand. My mom always taught me to always look put together, but you know, growing up, being a teen, you're like, I just want to wear sweatpants and pajamas to school. I just want to wear sweatpants running errands. You just feel not yourself when you're dressed down, when you're dressed like a bum, when you're dressed scrubby. You just don't feel like yourself when you are not dressed up. I know for a fact you know what I'm saying. When it comes to how you look, how you dress, that is super important. You need to find your signature style. Like I've always said in my videos, you need to find your signature style. You need to have a signature look that you know if you don't have time to really do something extravagant for the day, you have a signature look that looks polished and it still gets the job done. Now, when it comes to your hair needs to be nice. Now, I'm not saying it needs to be in a certain way. No, your hair just needs to be nice. Like, it just needs to look done and it just needs to look kept. That could be an afro, that could be a pixie cut, that can be finger waves, that can be a wig. It could be any type of style. It could be a buzz cut. I see some beautiful bald women and their hair looks, well, they don't have hair, but they look great. So it doesn't matter the style, you just have to look kept when it comes to your hair. If you're a wig girly like myself, you could invest in wigs, or you could go the affordable route and invest in synthetic wigs. Now, I have been trying out some synthetic wigs because I see other girls make it look cute. So I'm like, okay, let me try it. Especially during this economy, there's going to be times where you don't want to spend $800 on a wig. So this is a synthetic wig. I'll list it down below. This is pretty cute. It's curly. You don't have to do too much. Now with synthetic wigs, you're going to run into some issues like tangling. Yeah, just tangling. But it's so affordable that it doesn't matter. You could just buy another one. So this is my first synthetic wig and it gets the job done. So this is how I would be looking kept. Now, there's a science to buying a synthetic wig because there's ones that don't look real at all and there's ones that do look real. So trying to switch up your look, I definitely think wigs are the go-to. And if you're on a budget, and you just want to try out wearing wigs for the first time, definitely try out synthetic wigs. It's like the look for less. You just have to make sure you keep up with them because they can turn into a rat's nest. Yeah, but I've been influenced to try synthetic wigs. I am a human hair lover, but I just wanted to try something new, especially for like videos and having to switch my hair up all the time. So yeah, so when it comes to looking put together, having your hair in order is something that is highly recommended. Now we're going to talk about your face, your skincare, your makeup routine. You don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to wear a full beat. All you have to do is make sure your skin is glowing and moisturized. If you are a person that doesn't want to wear makeup, you don't have to wear makeup just to look put together. You could literally walk out with a great moisturizer, some sunscreen, a little lip gloss, and that's it if you so choose to. Now, I love looking elevated and just alive and cute, so I wear makeup. I've been wearing makeup and practicing makeup for a while, so this is something that I have incorporated into my lifestyle. Another way to look polished is definitely jewelry. Now, when it comes to jewelry, I love fashion jewelry, costume jewelry, only because you are saving money. This channel is all about being luxe for less. I love spending high end, but I also love low end things too. So when it comes to jewelry, you could definitely find options that are more affordable and more in your budget. I have these earrings, this necklace, this ring, this bracelet, this watch. All are my favorite types of jewelry, but they did not cost me an arm and a leg. This is from Amazon. This is a Rolex dupe. These are cubic zirconium earrings that I got from Akira. This ring came in a set from Akira as well. This bracelet was from Burlington Coat Factory. It came in a set as well. And I just feel like wearing jewelry really puts an outfit together, especially if it's a plain outfit. It really adds some jazz and some sophistication to an outfit. Jewelry is something that accentuates your features. I love wearing earrings because it really just draws like attention to my jawline. I love hoops. I love necklaces. I love rings, even though I forget to wear rings sometimes. And I love watches. You can find affordable jewelry from Amazon, TJ Maxx, Walmart. You can even thrift some jewelry and find great pieces there as well. But doing that literally accentuates your look and takes it up a notch. Now, when it comes to using your pretty privilege and just making your overall look take you a long way, this is when you want to be healthy and focus on your actual physique. Now, for me, I tend to like myself a little more thinner and slimmer versus when I'm chunkier or when I have more weight on me. I just don't feel as confident, and it's not that I look exactly drastically different. I don't. It's just my face starts to get fuller, and then when my face is fuller, I don't find it as flattering to me. So when it comes to having pretty privilege, definitely just be fit. I'm not saying be skinny, because I was never extremely skinny, so I cannot talk from a standpoint of that. I'm not saying be skinny. I'm not saying go get surgeries. I'm only saying to have a healthy lifestyle. Being pretty or being overall attractive is literally taking care of yourself. So it's all about the effort that you put into yourself. Now, this is more so about being healthy, making sure you're active, staying fit. Wear clothes that literally show off your assets. And if you need to accentuate your assets, you could definitely go to the gym. You have to start transforming your body. If you feel like you're overweight, it's time to be real with yourself and just try to drop a couple pounds. I'm not saying do a whole 100-pound weight loss. If that is something that you need to do for health reasons or for aesthetic reasons, by all means do it. But when it comes to getting fit and just toning up your body, toning up your arms, toning up your stomach, and just looking overall sexy and just athletic or toned and fit, that is something that I really think we all should do. Now, I've been on my workout routine. I've seen some progress in working out. It makes me feel more confident. So working out and sticking to your workouts would literally boost your confidence and just make you feel prettier and overall more sexy. That's how I feel when I am in the gym and I see results. It's like, oh my god, okay, all my hard work is doing something. It is paying off. So having a nice physique and working hard towards the physique that you want and being healthy and having a healthy lifestyle is something that is going to aid to your pretty privilege. There are beautiful big women. I know a lot. There's beautiful skinnier women. There's beautiful like curvy women. There's beautiful women all around, but it's all about the effort that you put into yourself. Now, I'm not saying, oh, eat carrots and shove broccoli down your throat or you would never be pretty. I never said that. I would never tell anybody that, because like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I just know that when I am taking care of my body in and out and taking care of my appearance and just feeling more fit and looking more fit, I find myself more attractive. People find me more attractive. But it's not about what people think. It's about what I think. Because when I feel good about myself, that's when the world feels good about me. So the whole moral of this story is all about putting effort into yourself and looking your best. We're not going to go to the store wearing whatever we find in our closet and just put it together. No. We're going to find our clothes the night before, so you're taking the headache out the next day. You're getting rid of the whole headache of what to wear the next day. We're doing that. We're drinking more water. When you drink a lot of water, your skin tends to glow. You look less ashy. You look less dull because you need to be hydrated. We're going to go on our hot girl walks. It's springtime. It's summertime. Stretch those legs. You lose a lot of weight when you're just walking. You don't have to do anything that's strenuous. You don't have to go to the gym and bench 250 pounds. No. You go on a cute girly walk, wear a nice outfit, and put your headphones in and really do your thing. It's all about the intention that you put in how you look. When I tell you this boosts your confidence if you stick with it, it literally does, because once you stick with it, you start to see results. You start to see, oh, things are changing for me. I do get treated better when I'm dressed in a certain way. Using your pretty privilege is literally going to open doors for you. It's going to give you great experiences within this lifetime. It's not even about being conventionally pretty. It's all about what you do to put effort into yourself. People respect when you put effort into yourself. People respect discipline. People respect having your ish together versus somebody that just shows up and doesn't have nothing going on for themselves. You can apply looking polished to every aspect of your life. Say, for example, in your workplace, if you show up without caring, you might not get promoted. You might not represent your company in a way that they would want you to, versus if you show up to work looking put together and polished. For example, if I showed up on YouTube looking crazy, my hair not done, my outfit not put together, no jewelry, no nothing, you would still get the same message, but I'm pretty sure you guys would not respect me or take me as serious if I didn't put enough effort into my appearance and look. Okay, so I used to do hair, right? I used to do salons. I owned salon suites, and I would challenge myself to get dressed to show up for clients, especially new clients. So there was a period of time in my career where I didn't dress up at all. I would literally look like I rolled out the bed because I'm dealing with color. I didn't want to mess up my clothes, so I would wear like baggy t-shirts, sweatpants, slides, Crocs. My hair wouldn't be done, but it's just like, how would that reflect to a client that's only meeting me for the first time? They don't even know like what I'm about, if my work is good or not. How is that appearance reflecting to my client? So I was like, you know what, I have to take better care of myself, especially if I'm in the beauty industry. I'm doing hair, so it's like, if my hair is not done, why am I expecting you to pay me for my services when I'm not even a walking billboard for my own thing, right? So I noticed a big difference. I noticed the respect level was different, especially when you show up to work looking put together. versus not looking put together. I just know that my clients respected me more. They were looking forward to their appointment. During consultations, they believed in what I had to say when my hair was done. And I just noticed, like, okay, so your appearance really does matter. Like, that's the first thing that people see, and that's the first thing that people subconsciously take note of. So when I started dressing up, looking proper, looking put together and professional for my industry, I literally made more money. I made more sales. I was able to close ticket numbers that were, unconventional for the market at that time. But just because I put that effort into how I looked and wanted to be perceived as somebody that was professional, that was serious about their craft, I literally seen a difference. It literally works in all aspects of your life, with meeting new people, with promotions, getting promoted to a higher pay or just a better job, with making connections, with networking. People have this unconscious or the subconscious bias of people that put effort in themselves versus not putting effort in themselves. It's just how we are. It's human psychology. You don't have to wear specific colors, pastel colors, bright colors, whites, pearls, lace. You don't have to wear that to be considered pretty or feminine. When I tell you, it doesn't matter what you have on. It matters on how you put it together and how well that outfit was curated. For example, I was out shopping and there's this older lady that I seen. She was wearing this all black sweatsuit and she has these nice sneakers on and a simple bag and I think plain jewelry, like minimal jewelry. When I tell you that outfit looked so cute, I was like, oh my god, her outfit is so nice, but it's so basic. Like, it's just a basic matching sweater and sweatpants. But I'm like, her outfit is so elevated. It's like you could tell this is her relaxing type of outfit. This is something that she's running errands in. She's going shopping in, so she's super comfortable. But it looks so chic. So when I'm telling you, you don't have to always be dressed up, wearing dresses, wearing blazers, wearing this and that, unless the occasion is called for that. But when it comes to really mastering your style and mastering how you're showing up, you just have to do it in a way that makes sense, chic. Because her outfit, literally, I was like, ooh, I need to buy me a matching set. Because I loved how it looked. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let me know down below in the comments what you are going to implement into your routine, into your lifestyle, so that you can show up more confidently and, capitalize off your pretty privilege. Let me know down below. Bye.